because, you know, Haverhill's getting bigger. We'll have another voice here from Methuen. So this is a really important election for us here in Methuen. It's always important to squeak and squeak very loudly. And so this is important for our city. And so I hope that you'll talk to your family and friends, make those phone calls, because what happens sometimes, this is going to be a long ballot. There's some ballot questions on there that people are going to be taking a while to get through. Sometimes they get down to, you know, state senate and our senatorial, our national senatorial election. They'll say, okay, I'm done, I'm out of here. That happens more often than you would think. So please make sure you tell them, get all the way down to the bottom of that ballot. That's where we'll be as state elected officials. Make sure you finish it, okay? I'd like to bring Chairman Dempsey up, a very, very good friend of mine, very, very good friend of Methuen. Brian is an amazing person to work with. He's been chair of so many committees in the House. So pretty much whatever topic you speak to him about, he has a very in-depth understanding of it. Casinos being the one that's obviously most important. I've been working with Brian now for over 6 years. When I came in the House, he lent a hand out to show me the way around. I'm going to do the same thing for Diana, and that's so important. But he is for the Merrimack Valley, I can tell you that. That's his priority, and he sure does deliver for us. So, Mr. Chairman, thanks for coming.
All right. Thank you. What a great rep Linda Dean Campbell is. Give her another round of applause, because she is terrific. Now, I have to tell you, I don't know why we're here. It's to make sure that another great rep represents Methuen, and that is Diana Dizoglio. And I have to tell you how impressed we all are with the work ethic that Diana has already demonstrated. A lot of times you get to know somebody in a campaign, and you get to judge how they'll perform on your behalf. I think no one here has any doubt what you would get with Diana Dizoglio representing you. Somebody who is aggressive, somebody who's going to work tenaciously to make sure that the district is taken care of. So give her a round of applause for the great victory in the primary. But it's not over. And that's where each and every one of you come in. She had a great win in the Democratic primary, but you have to work together over the next 36 days to make sure she wins the final election. And it's critical because all too often after a primary race, sometimes folks believe that you're going to coast into the final. It's going to be a tough battle, as we all know. Now, Diana has demonstrated that she's willing to go out and knock on every single door, even if they have their opponent's sign in front of it. We heard about those stories. But it shows you what she's willing to do because she's passionate about representing this district. So I can't ask you strong enough to make sure that you're out putting stickers on, putting signs up, calling your friends, your families, and making sure that they all get out to vote and vote for Diana Dizoglio. We're excited. Linda and I have talked about this. Members of the House have talked about this. We know that she has the ability to be an outstanding legislator. Let's make sure she finishes it up. Make sure you get out and work hard. And it's my pleasure to introduce her once again. So Diana, thank you.
So much for your support. It's really appreciated. It's been a long and hard-fought battle to get to this point. The primary was one of the hardest challenges I've ever had to take on in my life. I started knocking doors months ago, rain or shine. It was day in and day out, waking up in the morning, saying to myself, I'm going to get out, meet with residents, hear about what their concerns are, and do my best to address those concerns where I am with what I have at this point. And the result was we actually won the primary. Yay! You know, being ecstatic and kind of being on a little bit of a high from that win, and just having support from my neighbors and my closest supporters, you know, it was enough to see us through the primary. Like Representative Dempsey was saying, we're not done yet. It was a big challenge, it was a big struggle, it was a big fight. We did it, we pushed through the primary, but there's a long way to go still. We have to make it through to November 6th and still win in the general election. And I need all the help I can get daily from anybody who has a little bit of extra time to maybe make phone calls, or who can send out a card to your neighbors, send out a card to your friends, and let them know, hey, Diana Dizoglio is running, she needs your support. Please jump on board and help in any way you can. That would be great. So once again, thanks for coming here tonight. I'm going to continue to work hard for you in the community. I'm going to continue to go door to door. I'm going to continue to make the phone calls and to advocate on your behalf. And we're going to see this through to the general election. I respectfully ask for your vote on November 6th. I respectfully ask for your continued support. And thank you again for being here.